spoon,
a watch,
a mobile phone,
a ladle,
a turtle,
a shoe, some gunpowder,
my nephew Sam,
a fork,
a light bulb,
a screw,
a life-sized oil painting of Paul Hollywood, a pen. They're all things I'll never microwave again.
Oh, thank you. Hello, we are Plastic Jesus. Songs from our second debut album.
Yeah.
Every bike is a folding bike. You've just got to be prepared to put the effort in. And every door is a sliding door. You've just got to be prepared to put the effort in. But not every boat is a gravy boat. Every lawnmower is a ride-on mower. You've just got to be prepared to put the effort in. Every zoo is a petting zoo. You've just got to be prepared to put the effort in. But not every Burger King is a drive-through. And it seems to me I'm probably not welcome there again. I made a hell of a mess and the manageress said I should hang my head in shame. Every glass is a shot glass. You've just got to be prepared to put the effort in. And every bag is a sleeping bag. You've just got to be prepared to put the effort in. But not every bank is a sperm bank. And it seems to me I'm probably not welcome there again. I made a hell of a mess and the manageress said I should hang my head in shame. And not every song has a satisfactory ending.
People often ask me, what's the best thing about working in a retirement home? I have to say the roller discos are absolutely mental.
The next song is sung by my colleague here, Mr. Roberts.
They say you shouldn't judge someone based on their colour, and I quite agree. But now I'm lying in the street with broken bones and missing teeth, all because the man was red instead of green.
So, just a little one. I learned something recently, which is, you know that craft activity you can do with kids where you get an egg and you put a hole in either end of it, and then you blow out all the soft stuff in the middle and you're just left holding a shell. But it turns out you can do the same thing with a tortoise.
Speaking of delicious snacks, I've got a medical problem. I'm hoping that I'm not alone. I've got a triangular bottom, so when I poop it looks like Toblerone. I'm still working on the ridges.
Now, people sometimes ask us how it is we came to be in a band together. You know, are we best friends?
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Are we lovers?
No.
We did meet online though. Well, you've heard of like things like Tinder and Bumble, things like that.
Yeah, we met on Twanger.
Not to be confused with Plucker. That's full of weirdos, trombone players, people like that. And being in a band is a bit like being in a relationship. Like when you first meet, it's all exciting and fresh. You never know what the other person's going to do.
And then sooner or later, you find yourself spending probably a bit too much time with that person, grow a bit sick of the sight of their face and the sound of their voice, and maybe one of you will say, should we try something a bit different tonight? No, we'll just do the same thing we always do every night.
You're not talking about relationships.
Yep.
I'd been in bands in the past. Me and my best friend, who I grew up with, we thought we were going to take over the world, and with our bands, it wasn't to be though. One of us moved to London, joined a cool band, played at Glastonbury. It's all right though, because I moved to Bournemouth and got really good at forklifting.
It's true, and I'd been writing songs on my own at home, and just decided I wanted to form a band, so I put an ad out on Twanger saying, singer-songwriter seeks bandmates, influences McCartney, Dylan, Bacharach.
And he was my favourite US president. So we got writing songs straight away, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Should we play the first song we ever wrote?
No, that was shit. Let's do this one instead. Everybody loves a chocolate hobnob.
I've been known to gobble 5 or 6.
And no one would refuse a custard cream, but
Oreos are just Bourbons for pricks.
now, the last time, I think probably the last time we saw George and Mandy actually was on the Isle of Wight. We did the Bracklesham thing there, and at that ukulele festival, we did a workshop on ideas for how to get ideas, inspiration for songs, and there are a whole bunch of suggestions on how you can pluck inspiration from the air. And one that I didn't mention in that workshop is actually just steal lyrics from other artists, and so this next song is comprised of other people's lyrics. Bonus points if you can recognise any of them. A long, long time ago, on a dark desert highway, I fell in love with a girl, and I did it my way. She said, get your motor running, we gotta get out of this place. There must be some kind of way out of here, cause buddy, you're a boy, you're a big disgrace. I'm a creep, I'm a widow, I'm a loser, baby. Is this just fantasy? I said maybe. Driving all night, my hands are wet on the wheel. Baby, you can drive my car. You make me feel mighty real, unforgettable, that's what you are. I feel love, I feel fine, I feel alright. You make me feel like a natural woman, I feel like chicken tonight. Cause I'm a creep, I'm a widow, I'm a loser, baby. Is this just fantasy? I said maybe. And now the end is near, and I swear I don't have a gun. At first I was afraid, and I'm not the only one. And now the end is near, and I swear I don't have a gun. At first I was afraid, and I'm not the only one. Cause I'm a creep, I'm a widow, I'm a loser. lose her baby. Is this just fantasy?
That's the end.
The next song is off our children's album. 10 songs about animals and one about osteoporosis. There's a song called The Size of Whales. I bought my son a pet giraffe. I thought it would be fun, yeah, a bit of a laugh. It was fairly small. Now that giraffe's 17 feet tall. I bought my son a pet giraffe. I bought my son a pet crocodile. According to some, that's a bad gift for a child. But in the end it turned out okay, 'cause it ate the giraffe, then it scampered away. I bought my son a pet crocodile. And I have no regrets when it comes to the purchase of these pets. Yeah, they're just what you get when you've had a few glasses of wine and then go shopping on the internet. Yeah. Well, I bought my son a pet blue whale. He's always wanted one, and well, it was in the sale. But as pets go, this one really sucked. I just remembered, there's quite a bad swear word in this. 'Cause now the house smells funny and the fish tank's cracked. I bought my son a pet blue whale.
I need somebody to share my soul. I need somebody's approval. But before we jet off into the summer sun, I need somebody hair removal.
It's true, he's a very hairy man. He's got a back like a dead man's allotment.
It's like an Ewok's minge back there. Speaking of hairy men, a few years ago when I was a vicar,
That's right. So you what?
I was training to be a vicar. I wanted the free house, you see, and the cool wizard robes. But I'm not working Sundays. No. Anyway, this song's about my mentor from that time. Reverend Brown was a hairy man. He was blessed by God at birth, with long red locks upon his crown and a beard of ample girth. From the altar to the pews to the baptism font, you would find his strays, and the women of the village had simple thoughts of his fetching reds and greys, like a sexy Highland cow. I've never seen a vicar with hair that was thicker, a holy hairy cleric, a handsome priest with hair like a beast. I think his first name was Derek, like Eric with a D. I was at the village swimming pool when Reverend Brown swam past. He swam like Jonah's mighty whale, so graceful and so fast. Red hair streaming in his wake like an Auburn ship gone by. He went out to go and dress, I followed to get dry, and then he dropped his towel. You don't often see vicars caught without their knickers, he was head to toe with hair. You don't often see a priest without socks on, at least his bishop was right there. Like an acorn in a bird's nest. Now vicar was the judge of the jam-making competition at the village fair. And when the judging of jam was done, the jam was laced with hair. Dear Miss Prudence was distraught at the state of her plum preserve. Her favourite jar all covered in fluff, it was unfit to be served. It looked like a small big hucknall. You're a winner, said the vicar as he handed her a sticker. Just one taste and you know. But he felt quite funny with that jam in his tummy, and his hair started to grow. His chest hair was now showing, but still his hair was growing. His trousers were now straining, not fit for hair containing. He buzzed from his good jumper that was made in Kuala Lumpur. His wife friends finally tore, the whole village stared in awe. And as he knelt there weeping in the village green, God took pity on Reverend Brown. For although he was naked, he still wore his priestly collar and retained some dignity. And then the mayor walked over and popped a rosette on his shoulder, and the whole village erupted in thunderous applause, because the vicar won the dog show. How was that? A few years ago, when I was friends with a horse, I wrote this song. It's based on a true story.
This song is called I Got My Hand Stuck in a Horse's Arse.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got my hand stuck in a horse's arse. I was running when I tripped and fell. And I lost the egg, and I lost the spoon, and I lost the race as well. Now I'm stood here by that horse's arse, waiting impatiently for the horse to guff and release my stuff, as I need a spoon to stir my tea. I got my foot stuck in a horse's arse. I was practicing my Tai Chi in the barn, and I lost my sock, and I lost my shoe, and I lost my inner calm. Now I'm stood here by that horse's arse for a stupid amount of time, for my sock and shoe in a horse's poo, but the horse said, now they're mine.
Walk me to the glue factory.
Stuck in a horse's arse. It's an instant I'm trying to forget. For I lost my brand new spectacles, and I lost my career as a vet. Now I'm stood here by that horse's arse. My day isn't going as I planned, for I have to wait for my equine mate to plot my varifocals in my hand. People often ask me, what's the best thing about working in a donkey sanctuary? Again, the roller discos are absolute chaos.
Now we are available for christenings, birthdays, weddings, etc. Obviously, we wouldn't do the set that we're doing here for you tonight if we were to come and play your special days. So if we were asked to come and play at a wedding, we change the lyrics to suit the special occasion. So we wouldn't. I mean, obviously we wouldn't sing, I got my hand stuck in a horse's arse. We might sing, I got my hand stuck in a...
bridesmaid's arse.
Yeah, sure. And on the subject of romance, this next song is a ballad. Now, my wife always complained that I never wrote any romantic songs, so one night I got my phone out and just jotted down all the deep feelings that I had for her on my phone, and that became the lyrics to this next song. What I would say before we start is, The next day when I went to learn the words, it became apparent that one or two of them had been auto-corrected by my phone, but I just learned them exactly as they are on there. This song is called My Angle. From the monument I saw you, I made a vow that I would mail you my wife. You are the moist, bountiful ladle that I've ever seen in my lift. My hands get sweary and my mouth gets dry every time we meet. The sight of your hair flowing like sick makes my heater skip a bear. You're my angle from heaving, sent down from dog to bring some joy to my world. You're so inedible, I'm glad you're mint. Thank you for bringing my grill. Bring my grill. You're the wombat of my drains, the pettiest thing on the offside and within. The shape of your lips, the swag of your hippo, your perspex brown eyes and your skint. When you hold me at night, take my handle in yours and whisper, I'm gold, you found me. I just can't believe my lick when you warp your arse around me. You're my angle from heaving, sent down from dog to bring some joy to my world. You're so inedible, I'm glad you're mint. Thank you for bringing my grill. Bring my grill. Then you said to me, daring, I come bidding newts, and you said we were shaving a baby. Night moth slayer, our song was balm, and it made a feather of me. Now we give by the seaside in a three-bedroomed horse, overcooking the bay. I think I'm the hippiest man, Clive, and a glove grouse strangler each day. You're my angle from heaving, sent down from dog to bring some joy to my world. You're so inedible, I'm glad you're mint. Thank you for bringing my grill. Everybody? Bring, that's rubbish, come on, do it again please. On with. Bring my grill. No, do it again please. Bring my grill. Better. One last long one. Bring my grill. Thanks. We like to make sure that our music is sort of appropriate for the situation. It's frustrating, isn't it, when you go somewhere and the music's sort of inappropriate. So as just a little bit of background for the next song. As some of you may know, when I was younger I went to Oxford shopping for a weekend, and while I was there we went into a little shopping centre. It was a rubbish little shopping centre, sort of place that dreams of one day having a branch of Card Factory in it. While we were in there, they were playing this music over the little like tannoy system thing, and I recognised the tune. I couldn't quite pick out what it was. It was really familiar, and then it dawned on me that it was the theme song for the television programme MASH. Does anybody remember that? Anyone know what that song was called? Suicide is Painless, that's right. So there we were, walking around this shopping centre, and very quietly, just whispering over the tannoy, it was saying, "Suicide is painless." And I thought, that's really inappropriate, isn't it? I was walking around with my family and that, "Suicide is painless," like there is a better way. And I thought that's really inappropriate to have that music playing in here. And then my wife wanted to pick up a couple of bits from TK Maxx, so we popped in there, and then 55 minutes later, when we came out, I realised, no, do you know what? They've really nailed the vibe here, actually.
You know, I had some inappropriate music when I called my insurance people the other day.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Well, they kept playing Blondie down the phone.
Oh, what? Hanging on the telephone?
No, not that one. No, the other one.
Oh, call me. Oh.
No, they were playing Tide is High. But I was ringing for flood damage, so not that inappropriate, really, is it?
On the subject of being put on hold, we wrote this next song with a view to it being used as hold music. This is a song called Hold Music. Thank you for calling our hotline today. Please note you've been placed in a queue. Your call is important to us, so we say, but not so important, we'll actually put you through. So press 1 if your query relates to a bill. Press 2 if you're seeking a loan. Press 3 if you're gradually losing the will. Press 4 if you'd love us to pick up the phone.
Press 5 to hear the options again.
Now, using your keypad, please enter the 3rd, 4th and 29th characters of your password, which you set maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and you can't be expected to actually know. Please note that we may be recording your call for the purpose of training our staff. Try not to use any bad language at all. Yeah, and good luck with that once you've queued for an hour and a half. So press 1 if your query relates to a bill. Press 2 if you're seeking a loan. Press 3 if you're fighting a strong urge to kill. Press 4 if you just want to get in your car. Drive down to the call centre, smash down the door and shout, "Answer the bleeding phone!"
Press 5 to hear the options again. No. Maybe.
Sorry, what? What are you doing?
I'm just choosing a volunteer.
That's not really how volunteering works, is it? I think a volunteer is somebody who volunteers for something rather than somebody you pick.
Oh, you'll do. What's your name, sir?
Me?
Yeah.
Adrian.
And what's your 3rd favourite instrument after the ukulele and the tiny bass?
It's nobody's favourite instrument is the tiny bass, is it?
The tiny bass is cool.
Yeah.
See?
Don't encourage it.
Sorry, Adrian, you were saying.
Recorder.
Well, that's kind of spooky, actually, isn't it? Because
That's weird, actually.
we've got.
Don't worry, you're not going to have to come on stage. Unless you want to. I mean, you know, there's loads of space up here. There's a catwalk if you want to.
Crawl around on all fours, lick your own arse.
It's not generally part of the next bit, but, you know, when in Jersey,
Plus I can't do it.
there speaks a man who's tried. Okay. it is quite strange actually. So your name's Adrian, right? And you said about the ukulele tiny bass and the recorder. It's odd actually because the next song on the set list is actually called Adrian, and it's all about a man who plays various different musical instruments. So let's give this a go, shall we? Adrian bought a ukulele. Adrian liked to play it daily. Adrian liked to play it nightly. His wife smashed it, and quite rightly. Well, that's just the way it goes. Adrian should have seen it coming, I suppose. Well, that's just the way it goes. Adrian should have seen it coming, I suppose.
Adrian thought he'd learn the tiny bass.
No, I don't think so.
He'd play that bass all over the place.
No, I didn't think we were going to do the tiny bass because it's not really anyone's favourite instrument, is it?
Yes, it is.
Fine. Well, that's just the way it goes. Adrian should have seen it coming, I suppose. Well, that's just the way it goes. Adrian should have seen it coming, I suppose. My one regret, the hedgehog said.
My one regret, the hedgehog said,
is purchasing this water bed. Adrian thought he'd learn recorder. He borrowed one off of his daughter. His wife found out, which terrified him. Now that recorder stuck inside him. Well, that's just the way it goes. Adrian should have seen it coming, I suppose. Well, that's just the way it goes. Adrian should have seen it coming, I suppose. It's very short. To recreate the experience of owning a Yankee Candle, buy any cheap scented candle and stick a £20 note in the flame. Now, we like to make sure our songs are relatable, you know, something you can all relate to. So, you know, songs about love, it's relatable. Songs about heartbreak, it's relatable.
spunking in your local Santander.
My point is, sometimes you listen to the radio and it's not applicable to your situation. You hear a love song, you think that doesn't really apply to me. I mean, I've never been in love with a skater boy. I don't know if my heart will go on.
Probably not.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
I don't know what a vengabus is.
No idea. So the next song we wrote to apply to any situation really, no matter what's happened in your life. So this is a multiple choice love song. The night we met, I was mesmerised by your brunette / red / grey / blonde / facial hair. You were the cutest boy / girl that I'd ever seen in this whole world, and you knocked me off my feet / bike / chair. Choose your own misadventure. Appropriate. Our eyes met across the room in that cliched way. They do. I asked you your favourite drink and you said, guess. Well, I looked at you and instantly your favourite drink was clear to me. It was wine/tea/G&T/meths. Choose your own misadventure. Dearly as appropriate.
Well, it's A, I love you, B, I hate you, C, I'd quite like to impregnate you, D.
All of the above.
Well, it's A, you're awful, B, you're not bad, C, I wish you could meet my dead granddad, D.
All of the above. Wind the clock on 6 months' time, and I'm amazed to find that I'm in love/court/therapy/debt. You're always on my mind, and so I just needed to let you know that I'm glad/sad/sorry that we met. Choose your own misadventure. Dearly as appropriate. Choose your own misadventure. Dearly as appropriate.
People often ask me, what's the best thing about working in a roller disco? Free shoes. That's the payoff. You can applause now if you want.
I can only apologise. I'm making an executive decision. We're going to do that one, but we're not going to do that one, and you don't know which ones I'm pointing at. So, yeah, we'll do that one, and we'll do that one, and we'll do that bit, and that one, and no, we won't do that one, but then we'll do that one now.
Oh, yeah, I see. I think.
This is what you call professional. On that note, I'll probably get all the words to this wrong because we haven't played it for about 3 years. This is a song that I wrote for my son. I thought I'd give him some advice as he grows up, including which is the best sauce to choose on your when you go to Subway. It's the Southwest sauce, if you're wondering. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. My son, the time has come for me to pass some words of wisdom on. I've learned many things through the course of my life. Now it's time for you to get a little fatherly advice. Treat people with love and kindness. There's no need for hate, except when it comes to drivers that don't indicate. Never trust a man in shorts, and you can't go far wrong. Always choose the Southwest sauce, and don't live your life based on dodgy advice from a song. Be polite to waiting staff, there's no need to be rude. They're just trying to do their job, and they could go in your food. Watch out for mint shower gel, 'cause boy, that stuff is strong. In certain parts it burns like hell, and don't be like dodgy advice from a song. is not the answer unless you're in a quiz. And they ask you what an anagram of nice bowl is. Watch out for mint shower gel, 'cause boy that stuff is strong. In certain parts it burns like hell, and don't live your life based on dodgy advice from this song.
You sang some of the words twice.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to make sure everyone had heard them properly.
If I noticed, they all noticed.
What's the matter with a man in shorts?
What's the matter with the man in shorts? You just can't trust them.
I'll remember that.
Because you were wearing shorts the other day.
I know, I was being untrustworthy. Now, what's the time? Yeah, okay.
Just about.
What we did last time we did Bracklesham was we played this song, which I don't think we'd ever played it before, had we? Maybe, I don't know. But we got George up to play some trumpet on it, and it was his trumpet playing was beautiful. No, it wasn't terrible. Were you there? Oh, okay. So we thought this time around we'd do the same thing, but unfortunately George hasn't got his trumpet, so we just have to imagine a beautiful, very long trumpet solo in the middle of this song.
It's like 10 minutes, isn't it?
I would say maybe even 11 minutes. And again, is it in E? Yes, it's in E. And again, as evidenced by my colleague, we haven't played this for years, have we? So there might be some duplicate verses. I might just sing a verse from that previous song again. Who knows? It's a song called The Fortune Teller. Trumpet sounds great, doesn't it? Now Carol chose the tarot card, the Seven of Swords. I said that means you're gonna be the victim of a fraud. And I was right as always, but that wasn't too hard. Cause when she paid me I just cloned a credit card. Cause I'm the fortune teller, I can predict your future. I never fail, I guarantee 100% accuracy, yeah. Now I read Billy's tea leaves and I told him things look bleak. I said you will be dead by the end of the week. But Billy was a cynic and he doubted me, yeah. But Billy didn't know about the arsenic in his tea. Cause I'm the fortune teller, I can predict your future. I never fail, I guarantee 100% accuracy, yeah. Sally came to see me so I could read her palm. I said, beware, it says right there you're gonna come to harm. She said I was a liar and that it was nonsense, but she won't get far in a stupid car with the brake cables cut. Cause I'm the fortune teller, accuracy, I am the fortune teller. I can predict your future. I never fail, I guarantee 100% accuracy, yeah.
Probably how it ends.
Yeah, that's how it ends now anyway. We'd like to leave you, but we've got another few minutes to do, so the next song is it's a little short song about the beauty of nature. Some people say when it's dying, a swan sings the most incredible, beautiful song. Well, that's either not true or my chainsaw's just too loud. Just too loud.
You're too kind. This is another short one. I once knew a man with a head so small, he wore a sock as a hat. He wore that sock every day for years, if you can imagine that. But he lost that sock in the wash one day and had to wear a different one instead. But that sock wasn't clean and it pains me to say that he's got a verruca on his head. I got more of a laugh for you.
We've got one more song left to do, and we've got some CD. I'm pointing into a box here. You can't see it. It doesn't matter. But we've got some CDs for sale if you want to buy one and pretend it's the 90s.
They're like old-fashioned vinyl.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know where they're going to be, on a merch table or something, or just come and see us and grab us or whatever. We can take cards or cash or whatever, and that's the marketing bit over and done with. The last song we're going to do for you is, for some reason we decided to make the last song in the set really bloody difficult, and I don't know why we did that for ourselves, because it sort of hangs over us for the whole set like a spectre of bad luck. If this next song goes well, we can all be very pleased with that. If it goes really badly, just keep it to yourselves, all right?
Don't put it on YouTube.
No, don't put it on YouTube. And in fact, one of the very few performances of this that's on YouTube, I got all the words wrong. So sing along if you know the words. This song is called Jamie's Tongue Twister.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Gaga sitting on a train, dressed in a ballerina outfit again, eating her lunch when she was heard to complain.
Oh no, I've spilled my couscous.
It was a Gaga faux pas sitting on a choo-choo, dressed in a tutu, couscous boo boo. A Gaga faux pas sitting on a choo-choo, dressed in a tutu, couscous boo boo. There's an all-night takeaway near me. They got a table tennis table and karaoke. Thought I'd give it a go, so I did some Jay-Z. I was wearing my favourite beach shoes. It was a hip-hop sing-song, dressed in my flip-flops down at the non-stop ping-pong chip shop. Hip-hop sing-song, dressed in my flip-flops down at the non-stop ping-pong chip shop. My wife went and left me for another bloke. On the day a big tragic news story broke. He was a pilot, and every time he smoked, he said he loved drugs and Star Wars. So I said bye bye my wife on the day that died. She left me for a sky high sci-fi fly guy. Bye bye my wife on the day that died. She left me for a sky high sci-fi fly guy. Now Jennifer Lopez is being served a drink by some sort of monkey, I think. He plays a little woodwind and he gives a little wink as he hands her a cup of hot chocolate. He's not very good at playing woodwind, but he tries, and that's what counts, isn't it, Adrian? You lot have got no idea where this is going, have you? That was J-Lo's Coco Silver, bonobo, playing her so-so, oboe solo. J-Lo's Coco Silver, bonobo, playing her so-so, oboe solo. There was a gaga faux pas sitting on a choo-choo, dressed in a tutu, couscous boo-boo. A gaga faux pas sitting on a choo-choo, dressed in a tutu, couscous boo-boo. A hip-hop sing-song, dressed in my flip-flops, down at the non-stop ping-pong chip shop. A hip-hop sing-song, dressed in my flip-flops, down at the non-stop ping-pong chip shop. Bye-bye, my wife, on the day that died, she's looking for a sky-high sci-fi fly guy. Bye-bye, my wife, on the day that died, she's looking for a sky-high sci-fi fly guy. J-Lo's Coco Silver, bonobo, playing her so-so, oboe solo. J-Lo's Coco Silver, bonobo, playing her so-so, oboe solo. Not yet. No. Thanks, really classic genius. Keep it up.
That's what I left their instruments in.
A few years ago when I was a vicar,
Now this is the song that I actually pointed to on the set list earlier and said, we're not going to do that one. And it wasn't because I thought we'd be sneaky and do it as an encore, it was because I couldn't remember how to play it. So we're going to play it for you now. We're going to try. Tequila. It's like an involuntary spasm anyway, that's something that tune, isn't it? I don't know, did anybody else hear that? It wasn't just in my head, was it? Yeah, it was tequila, right?
Yeah.
Good. Otherwise, I just went, tequila! And like some weird alcoholic Tourette's. What are we doing?
Tequila.
That comes after the set. This is a standard love song. Boy meets woman who's part crab or something. I don't know. Every artist has got one, right? It's a beautiful name, so it suits her well. She's got a high IQ and a wiggle when she walks. She's got 10 long legs and eyes on stalks. It's an unusual situation. I'm in love with a woman who's part crustacean. She's one of a kind, she's not like other women. She scuttles sideways in the pool when we go swimming. Pretty little face. She's got a great pair of claws and a shiny carapace. It's an unusual situation. I'm in love with a woman who's part crustacean. Table for two on a 2-for-1 deal. She stood me up, but I still ordered my meal. Imagine my surprise when they served the first course, and there was Michelle in a Mary Rose sauce. when we recorded this, we faded it out on the record, and we never really play it live, so I don't really know how it ends. So I guess we're just going to have to sort of fade it out live.
Okay, I think we all needed just a moment to